Hey, I know I'm a bit late here, but I do want to try covering all the stuff, all the highlights for Wuthering Waves version 1.1. We're gonna go to the characters, the weapons, the story quests, and especially the events. I hope there's a lot of changes being made. We'll just have to see about it. And I don't want to take too much of your time here. I'm already a bit late, so I want to do this quick and simple, but I also want to try giving all my takes and opinions in this. So if you don't already know, I do have a Twitter account. Go ahead and follow if you want to follow it. I do have an Instagram with the same username. If you're interested in artworks, in my past artworks, go for it. Follow it. It'll be appreciated. All right, so let's get started on the first one. We have the cover photo. I think this cover photo is fantastic. To be honest, it looks like a movie more than a game. It looks nice. I'm very intrigued on playing the game. It really looks good. And this is the new map, Mount Firmament. I mean, it's nothing new. It's always the same thing. Like we're gonna get a new map, a new version, and then a new map. Just like Genshin Impact does the same thing as well. And then of course there's gonna be a lot to explore. There's gonna be a lot of chests to open up, and we're gonna get more asteroids, which is nice. And now we get to the character. So as you already know, if you watch my past video, I do think she looks a bit too much like Ayaka, but we don't know her kids. But if you haven't seen a leaks, which is definitely easy, let me just show you. Now look, I'm just gonna go incognito here. I'm gonna go to YouTube right now. And I'm gonna try searching for Wuthering Waves. Just Wuthering Waves, nothing else. Just the name of the game. And see if we can look for the leaks as possible. Let's see. One, two, three. There it is. This is the leak. This is a gameplay of all the characters. Not just Wuthering Waves. That includes Genshin Impact as well. This is kind of funny actually. I hope to God that I don't get strike from this because all I did is just look into YouTube and search the name of the game. And there you go. I think finding leaks at this point is just too easy. There's no way people can't seem to find it because once you search for the Wuthering Waves in YouTube, that's the first thing that gonna a few first things that's gonna pop up in your feed. And I of course won't be pulling for Jinshi, but I do have in mind is Changli. I do think she looks great. She looks like Yelan but red, and I think that's pretty fine. But if I were to pull for the character, I would also like to pull for the weapon. That is just me. I like for my characters to have the drip that they deserve. And this, she looks amazing. I am very intrigued in pulling for her, but I also don't have any asteroids whatsoever. If you've seen a bunch of my posts in the past already, I've used up all my asteroids trying to get for Yinlin's weapon. And man, I don't even know if I'm gonna get it, to be honest. Alright, let's go to the next. And this is the weapon. It looks great for Jinshi, of course. We have no clue what this does. We don't have any clue what this does. How good will it be for the characters? But of course, it's gonna be the best in slot for the characters that's gonna come up with. Like this one is gonna be for Jinshi, and this one is gonna be for Changli. We don't know their kids. I personally don't bother seeing any leaks on kids at all because it's just too much to read. But if you look in YouTube, of course, you're just gonna find their gameplay. It's pretty easy. All right. So for the main quest, I mean, it's a quest. There's really not much to talk about. It's just a continuation for the story. But I do think all this dragon stuff, they focus a lot on the China region. These games are being played by a lot of foreign countries as well. Not everybody are interested in Chinese culture, but of course this looks amazing, alright? The dragon design looks amazing, but if they keep doing the same thing over and over, just focusing on the Chinese aspects of the game, yeah, it's the story might fell off a bit. And people like me who are mostly interested in playing the game just for the gameplay, well, we're probably just gonna skip ahead most of the stuff they coming up with. Then we have the companion quest. This is the quest for Changli. I mean, I'm interested because the last time I played the companion quest was Lin. I think it's really good. It's really fun. How do I say this? It's almost, well, it is like Genshin, you know? I do say this a lot, but it is pretty much the same. They stall a lot when they first start the game. They really do. And then at the end of the game, they do bring up this really good, mind blown plot twist. Like Yin Lin being extremely hot towards the MC was pretty damn interesting. I don't know why, but it just is. And if we have Chang Li doing the same thing, yeah, people are probably gonna like the story quest as well, as much as Yin Lin's story. Echoes. So I want to say that man, these games, echo design, their monsters design are way too good for it to just be a gacha game that is similar to Genshin, a copy, right? It's really good, and I would say it's like a Souls-like level of monster design. Like this is really good. We have this Sentinel Jew. I mean, dragons are dragons. It's all gonna be the same. It almost looks the same as every other dragon. But these designs, they have really good looking detail, and the horns being gold like that. It's a cool looking design. And this Lumiscale construct, we don't know what it is, but hey, it's great that they don't follow Genshin in this. Because as we all know, Genshin, they use the same, well, model for all the monsters. We have Helicros, a bunch of Helicros attacking us, the Minotaur helicals, and we have the magician thing. I don't know what it's called, but we have these monsters that is very similar everywhere. Every region have these monsters. It's pretty damn lame. It's pretty lame. And then we have the Abyss Herald and all that. They all have the same design, just change color. It looks. I mean, come on, yeah. A multi-billionaire company, right? You've got to do better than that. We have like the wolf thing. This one, maybe, yeah, sure. It looks the same as the other Dreadmane, the other Havok wolf, but this one's Glacier. But we all have to have a similar but also different elements, right? And we have the lava larva and then light crusher, the tiger. It looks really good, and I'm just really surprised how much effort they put into the monster designs. And at this point, it's better than Genshin's monster design. There is no comparison. There is not even a competition. So, well, we have the original event exploration. This is really not a big deal. We also have the same thing going on in our current patch. It's really not much. And then we have the photo taking event. Genshin the exact same thing as well, which I'm kind of bored of. I don't know why they decided to copy something that is not well interested or their main focus of the game. Genshin Impact, I understand why they did that. They are more into casual at this point. They just try to be everything, so they really shouldn't try to do the same thing, because Wuthering Waves focus so much in combat. They should really stick to that. And we have the Deaths of Illusory Realm. And here I thought when I first saw this, it's gonna be like, oh my god, it's a new event. We're gonna have more content for Deaths of Illusory Realm. No, it's the same. It's the same one, just different colors. It sucks, but it is what it is. I hope they change it in the future 1.2. That's why I think we should criticize the game while we still have the chance. And we have the tactical simulacra. I think all this good challenge, being able to use your echoes and all that. Yeah, I'm all for it. I think it's fun. Yeah, it's not a bad event. And then we have the Lolo campaign. This is all about luck, I assume, which is, I mean, it can be fun to have this non-battle event where you just test your luck. It can be fun. I think it's nice to have some casual aspects as well. It doesn't need to be all hardcore. Well, that's about it. There's not really much to talk about. I just mainly want to focus on the event. The story is just meh. I mean, yeah, when you go to the story, you get the new region, the characters is good. We all know a lot of people are gonna pull for Chang-Li instead of Jinxi, but maybe her kid is a lot better. I mean, she is one of the leader, right? And then the weapon banner. I mean, of course, if you got the characters, go for the weapon. There is no losing. If even if you try getting the weapon, you're still building pity if you don't get the weapon. So there's no loss. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just a short video just to give some news and highlights of what we're gonna get in the next patch. So thank you for watching. Bye.